So just before the video does start, a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch. I basically do trading guides for both Xbox and PlayStation for all budgets, from silver trading to icon trading with shadow trading and special card trading. On top of that, I do investments for Weekend League, Pre-Team of the Week and event investing. And you do have the ability to DM me one-on-one with any individual questions. And you can get all this for £4.99 a month, or free if you have Amazon Prime. So welcome to a brand new video, and today's video is going to be the final episode of 0 to a million in 20 hours. So the account is currently looking at about just over 800k, and yeah, so we're going to be pushing for the million today. Now we've got, well, I guess it's 7 o'clock in the morning right now, so we'll be trading either going into rewards, well, both into rewards and out of rewards. I do plan on doing a little bit of investing with Division Rivals rewards this morning. Plan on going all in on Spinoza, as he was one of the best links to Pedro, so I believe get flooded, and then he should get brought up in the next, well, hopefully in the next few hours. But yeah, without further ado, as I plan of action, do loads of shadow trading today. Plan of action again is really just heavy stacked shadow deals, and then once the time is up, obviously I'll be selling them on. Well, no, I'll be selling them on. But yeah, basically once the timer is up, means I can't buy any more players. But yeah, that is the plan of action. A few shadow cards selling on last night, and a few silvers selling on. But yeah, without further ado, let's go get underway with some shadow trading. So we have managed to get ourselves lots and lots of shadow deals, which is really nice. Only been again in about 15-20 minutes. Let's go and walk you guys through some of the players managed to get. We've got a Fekir at 5k, going to go and flip that for about a 7.5. Shaw at 3.6, going to flip that at 4.4. Hendel got a 2, going to go and flip him for 3.2. Anything else interesting? Frederick's got for 3.2, you're going to go and sell him at 5.5, which isn't too shabby. Well, if you've got Ibaz for 2.1, going to go and flip him for 3.2. As Zielinski at 2.7, going to flip him for 4. So, not looking too bad right there in terms of getting some deals. A little bit slow of getting some sales, but it should pick up after rewards in about 26 minutes. So, because of rewards, people are like, I guess, changing their teams up quite a lot. So, right now, I guess there are quote-unquote shadow deals being flooded left, right, and centre. So we managed to get a lot of these deals in about 5-10 minutes. Sorry, the timer isn't on the screen. But yeah, there we go. Got stuff like the Powell at 2 should be good. Romero at 3.5. Got some Bruno Perez flipped him at 7.7 yesterday. Got Fredericks at 4, should be able to flip at 4.5. Emerson should be able to flip for about 4.7. So yeah, basically just picking up loads and loads of deals, because in theory right now they're being spammed. And then I guess in theory is that they should rise later on in the day, as people get back to building their teams and people stop switching their teams up as much. So there you go, just a little update on what's going on, which I'm saying pretty easy to pick up deals right now because people are flooding the market. Again, hopefully they rebound. If they don't rebound, well then yeah, mission failed. We'll get them next time. Gonna be the trend today. We've actually picked up enough shadow deals that were actually pretty heavily unassigned on them. Yeah, so at the moment, just, you know, the prices are very nice and low, and again, quite a lot of cards are being frequently listed, so I guess I'm kind of, in a way, investing, but I'm buying loads now, gambling that the market is going to rebound later this afternoon, and I'll be able to sell them. But yeah, lots of the pools, lots of Romeros, a fair few of the same deal. But yeah, really, I guess I can't speak. I guess I already got about 50-60 deals already, so yeah, not looking too bad whatsoever. So we continue to stockpile a bunch of deals. We're down to an hour 30 left as well. And yeah, you can just see we've got deals upon deals, fair few dupes on some of the, I don't know, I guess the common players I buy. But yeah, not looking too bad. As a 1 hour 30 to go. Got and sold on some more cards. Well, Big Zach for 4.5 and a Kappa there at 4.5. But yeah, not bad. Yeah, 1 hour 30 to go. I've updated you guys a crazy amount, but there is a Frederick selling on, and as I really would just chock a block with loads and loads of deals over on the Trumps list. Pidwikai Havertz here at 4.8, going to sell that for 6. Muklo should be selling about 3.5k, but yeah, loads of bits. There's loads of dupes at the moment, so you can see right now that the club is basically absolutely stacked with deals for, I guess, the last huzzah on here. But there you go, you can see absolutely stacked with deals. We got a Paulinho deal. Yeah, we do. There you go. That'd be interesting because he's quite expensive right now. But yeah, loads and loads of deals in the club. Obviously, I just need to get around and selling them. Even some silver deals that I should probably start listing. But there you go. Not too bad. Trading, more just like selling players on and getting a bit of room. But yeah, the Di Lorenzos are up because of the Koulibaly POTM that's just come out, which is nice. And yeah, just having actually quite good luck selling players on. Hopefully a few more Serie A guys should be easy to sell on as well. But there you go. Just managed to sell on 9 cards. Some sporadic silvers as well. I never complain, but yeah, not looking too bad whatsoever. The old marquee matchups, and what we're going to do is we're going to try and counter on that. Basically, there are 18 silvers applied per person does the market matchup. So I'm going to throw in the filter silver midfielders span. I'm now going to, once on here, I'm going to basically buy every single player that is not in the ESP1 or the ESP2. Do this for about 20 minutes and we'll see what we can get. 6 PM, but the Greek market matchup actually helped sell some of these silvers on. And yeah, just gone and sold on a few of the gold cards with Shadow. But yep, still got over an hour until 6 PM. So we've gone and bought ourselves some more cards. Do actually need to go and fill up the transfer list a little bit. We've actually also gone and sold on some players. Habs we bought at 2, sold at 3, and one of the many DePauls I buy at 2, sold at 3. I've also gone and got ourselves a lot of deals over here on the store. Quite a lot of dupe deals in all fairness. Got ourselves Vera 2. Where's the player? Got loads of Frederick. Should be able to sell these for about 5.5k each. Or they'll be 4.9. I'm not too sure what they are at the moment. Everson, not bad. Oh no, that one wasn't bad. These aren't too bad. Should be able to sell about 5k APs. And yeah, not too shabby. There are some of the deals we got. How it's all going. Sold on the Euro Benedetti and a Lodi. Really right now just heavily on a sign on these shadow deals. And yeah. As I obviously got a transfer list of 100. Got 42 right here. And then the club is just absolutely stacked to the brim of shadow deals. So I'd say in this regular what I do allow myself to do is basically I guess when the 20 hours is done is when I can't list any more cards, and then I have to list up the cards for reasonable prices. I can't take the mick in terms of like sell them on extreme lazy buyers, but I'm not basically in previous years I've done trading challenges, and then I said that to basically list up the players with a minimum bid once the hour was over, but that completely like decimated the profit I made and kind of undervalued and undermined the trading for the whole Road to Glory just for the sake of I guess a rule I put in. So what I do allow myself, I guess, a little bit of time to sell the players so we don't end up listing for stupidly low prices. And, you know, we basically do how the methods, for this method, you don't sell stuff instantly. So, you know, I guess it fits in suit with the method and such. But yeah, just still shadow trading for the last 40 minutes, picking up as many deals as possible. So, just a little update. We've got 30 minutes to go. As I say, plan of action is just going to be to, I guess, stockpile a few deals and then get them sold on over the next few hours. So there we go, just show you what we're currently looking like. You got picked ourselves a Fakir for 4, should be able to sell that for like 7k. Kappa for 3.3, should be able to sell that for 3.9. And then as I say, at the moment the club is just, well, I guess the transfers is just absolutely stockpiled with quote unquote deals, let's say. So yeah, got 40k to work with. Let's see if we can manage to pick ourselves up. So we are in the last minute, so I might as well show you me trading the last minute. I mean, we only have 6k to work with. There's a Shaw selling on. But yeah, it's been a good Road to Glory, and it's been good fun. So how the final episode is going to work is, or I guess, actually no, ignore me, this is literally this episode. I guess how this episode is going to work now, because obviously I've got lots of deals where the time is over. I'm basically going to give myself like, I don't know, like 5-6 relistings of these cards, including one listing overnight. And then as I say, I'll be able to, you know, have you guys the final total. But yeah, no, it's been good fun. As I've got a lot of good deals on Shadow. The problem with this video is because it's such a hard challenge, especially as I don't let myself rash invest for SBCs, I've kind of got to be doing the most efficient method, because 50k an hour whilst changing up with loads of different methods would basically be very hard. So I do apologise in a way that you've only really seen one method done to the max, but you know, in reality that's just how you'd be able to make 50k an hour. With trading. Anything else other than that, and yeah, if I was just changing methods for the sake of it. So there you go. That is the timer done. So the first batch of selling has happened on the account. Managed to sell online cards in the first hour. We've got Acuna there at 4.5. Would have picked up for under 4. Jack Grealish, one of the weirdest cards with Shadow. I'll be honest with you, I must have flipped probably about 10-20 Grealishes in this whole Road to Glory. Party, got some Romeros and sold on a Reed. But yep, not bad. So just a little update how the listings go. Now we're on 189k. We've got ourselves 34 cards over here. We've obviously got a transfer list stacked up with 91 cards and a fair bit in the club. So I guess so far we are just under 20% of the coins, but obviously we've still got plenty of players to go and sell on. So see you guys when we go and get a bunch more. So I don't know. We'll see you guys when we hit like, I don't know, 300-400k or whatever. So another update with loads more players selling on. We've got some Spinosas. A little bit gutted. I wanted to get 19, but how the times changed. Sold on Silver and some Oloenkus, putting us up at 323k, aka 32% of the target. 92 things there. 8 things in the unassigned, and yeah, plenty of things still to sell in the club. So Not looking bad. Yeah, it should be very interesting how it goes. But show you guys when we managed to hit 400k, aka 40%. So we are at 40% right here with the 400k. We're slimming down how much we've got to sell on. We're at the point of having no one assigned. I think there's 50 things on the transfer list. Anything in the unassigned? No, I lie. I've got 7 things in the unassigned still, including some Mayday to pull. I'm kind of, as I slowly get through it, to be honest with you, I still don't actually know if I've hit the million or not. It's, you know, obviously I've still got plenty of players to go and sell on in the club. Obviously we're not selling on the Mendy and all. But yeah, still plenty of players to sell on, so yeah, anything can happen. I'll see you guys when we manage to get to the halfway point at 500k. So we are at the halfway line, the 500k line right there. Obviously selling on a few cards. Got a full transfer list at the moment, and yeah, the club I guess is running pretty tight. You can see we're basically onto our last page. Got a bunch of expensive silvers, obviously from me doing some League SBC silver trading, and a bunch of silvers with Shadow. So yep, getting close to the end here. We'll see you guys when we hit 600k, aka 60% of the challenge. And there we go, we are at 60%, aka 600k. How's the transfer looking, you say? We've got ourselves 7 pages. You can see we're starting deep into the silvers. And yeah, so just got a few silvers sell. Well, I say got a few silvers sell on. So should be interesting. Probably get about 120, 130 players. Will they average 4k per player? That is the question. So we are 70% done, and we are coming on to quite literally the final straight. Obviously, loads of cards selling on right there. 710k to go. I say everything in the club is absolutely gutted, apart from the Van Dijk Mendy. I guess something we can already see is if I was going to say the Van Dijk and the Mendy right now, I'd obviously be overset. Well, they'd bring in 300k, so I guess to an extent, no matter what happens, I guess I quote unquote could have completed it if I wasn't to imply said rule of not being sell on players worth over 50k. But nonetheless, yep, and so we've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages of players. Obviously, they'd have to average about 3k a player with a fair few silvers. We do have some expensive players like Spinoza being listed, and even some of these really expensive silvers. You know, we're looking at 5k a card, so should be close. We'll see you guys when we're at. Well, so we are at the 80% mark. We're not looking too bad, but we're not looking too amazing as well. So obviously the 80% mark, 800k has just hit. Sold on loads and loads of cards, including the bronze and silver plebs. Yeah, at the moment we're sitting on about 815k. We got ourselves about 3 pages of players. So let's hope, I don't know, let's hope Ronaldo's in there or something. But yeah, what I do is get these sold on. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just listing up these players with a minimum bid. So basically, basically this is the final listing, no more like faffing around as such. And we'll go and see what the final total is. Then we'll go and see what the final total is with the, I guess, the Mendy and the Van Dijk. So we are on the final number. We've managed to make everything has been listed. Everything has been sold. The club has been gutted. And so am I slightly. But, it's bittersweet in the end of the day. So our final total is 885k. Now, if we're to average this out, this is, I guess, give or take 45k an hour. Which I don't think has been too bad. Bear in mind, we haven't been too carried by SBCs in this road story. Maybe 100k of that has come from SBCs. But at the end of the day, that those SBCs could have easily taken 1 or 2 hours to go and do. As I gone and sold on the silvers, I don't think there are any cards that, as I min listed everything at the end in terms of open bid. But yeah, not bad. So obviously we've gone and made 885k, but we do have Van Dijk and Mendy in the club. Now Van Dijk and Mendy actually come to 300k after tax, 315k before tax, which is actually kind of crazy because I guess before the tax on them, I've actually made exactly 1.2 million coins. But no, sadly because of the tax on there, we've actually made 1.17 million coins, so 1,170k, which actually ends up being 59k per hour, which obviously is nice, but I don't allow myself to do that. Funny enough, I guess if I just go and sold Mendy without tax, that'd take me exactly to the million. Obviously, he is taxed. That'd take me to 997k, I believe. But yeah, that has been the road to glory. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Hope you have learned something. Yeah, well, I've got something interesting, hopefully, for you guys. Now, I do read the comments, and I do read the comments on my stream and that a lot. A lot of people do come to me and say, well, this is unrealistic. I can't do this snipe method. I can't trade like this on on old gen on the web app on my internet connection. And that is very fair. I mean, I've done polls at my streamers saying, you know, what percentage you guys are on the on old gen, next gen. The majority is actually on old gen. So what I've decided to do is, and I'll go and grab it right now. Ooh. We have, to put it politely, dusted off the old PlayStation 4. And what we're going to do starting tomorrow is a Road to Glory on old gen. So we've gone and bought next gen, but as I said, you know, I don't know, I guess I take pride in trying to learn as much of the market and try and help you guys as much as possible. I'm going to be doing a 0 to 2 million coins in 5 days over on next gen, starting live on stream on Saturday and uploaded on the Sunday. Just sound like this is, you know, streamed and then uploaded. So hopefully that should be good for you guys, because again, I understand a lot of you guys have been complaining or, you know, saying how it's unreliable as such, because of, you know, I guess my internet speed and, you know, the next gen and that lot. So hopefully that should be good fun, and that'll start tomorrow. Start the SBCs, do lots of trading, maybe even move on to icons, because as soon as you start hitting that 1.5 mil to 2 mil budget, you're looking at icons. But yeah, thank you very much for the support on the channel. Thank you very much for the support on the first Road to Glory. I shall see you guys tomorrow with that, which should be good fun. And yeah, as I say, see you guys tomorrow with the brand new Road to Glory.